I'm a writer. We're going to be playing Slay the Princess, breaking it down from a writing perspective. Now, I know nothing about this game. I saw there was some kind of content warning, and I closed my eyes. So I don't know what I'm getting into. Princess makes me think maybe fantasy adjacent, which is in my wheelhouse. I'm a fantasy author. But otherwise, let's just go ahead and get into it. All right. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Let's do it.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
All right.
You're here to slay her.
Oh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Really? That's dark? Oh, here we go. The end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Oh, there's a lot of options. Let's see. Yeah, killing a princess seems kind of
Does
bad.
it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
No, I wouldn't be
If
down with any of
anything,
those.
Slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Oof. What are you talking about? The end of the world?
The end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay, but how do they know? Let's see. Yeah, do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
How far have I made it, though? Let's see. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. That's kind of how I'm feeling.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Huh. Have you considered I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those.
I mean, I don't know who we are yet. Yeah, give me specifics, because I don't want to just murder someone.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
I don't know if I believe you, narrator. Look, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her, and she's as bad as you. Maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing it to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face. I don't want to reject the call to adventure and just leave, but I don't want to kill a princess. I don't need a reward.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
I mean, why not just let her be? Surely if she's locked up, time will take its course. I guess I'm arguing for starving the princess now.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I don't like that, though. Yeah, can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules.
So something about us specifically.
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no
So,
matter how much I wish I did.
who are you? I don't need a reward, so let's go ahead and... yeah, let's say, look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
I mean, that's how I'm feeling about you, narrator.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Why do you want her dead? I guess you're telling us why.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
So it's
You
interesting
make your
because
way up
there's...
the short path to the cabin.
Oh, I'll let it finish.
You'll find the princess within.
This is in second-person point of view, where it's addressing us as you, but it's a very omniscient second-person point of view, and we're like engaging with the point of view itself. That's really interesting.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Okay, so that's us. We don't want to do it. Okay.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
All right, let's proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Who left it here? Why couldn't they do it
The
themselves?
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We can come back up for it. Let's just enter the basement. Because that's guaranteeing we're going to escalate things. We don't need a blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I don't like you, narrator.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yep.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Okay, so she's immediately likable to our hero.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Let's see. I'm here to save you, or lie that I'm here to save you. I think I should be honest. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. That's so funny.
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
All right, let's see what goes on.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Why only bind one hand?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
All right, our hero, we'll call him Jay in the spirit of just finishing Doki Doki. That's what we called our narrator there. Jay is not thinking with his head.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a bit first. I don't want to approach her right away.
Okay.
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. I wasn't kidding when I said I sent you to hear you. You're apparently going to end the world. I like kind of the honesty. You're the first. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? That's my real question.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only
that's-
time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating?
Yeah.
She has to eat, right?
Let's see. There's so many decisions. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. See, the thing. Okay, we're playing in character, and the voice of our hero is very eager to get her out. So rather than what I would do, let's play it as Jay. He's enamored. Let's ask her name.
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Okay.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
So Princess is your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Why are you so dodgy around this?
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
I'm getting weird, like, simulation vibes from this.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't
Yeah.
even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Yeah, something's not right here. Let's see. Yeah, let's say I wasn't kidding when I said I sent here to kill you. You're apparently going to end the world.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Well, it's not you hurting them, it's your existence.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Alright.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
That she doesn't know.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Let's see. No, but I'm sure they have the reasons. No, which is why I don't actually think you're dangerous. Let's remain silent. No. I want more dialogue. I feel like we have been told enough. I don't think he has his reasons. I think we are getting the scope of the situation here. The thing is, what are you going to do if I let you out of here? That's not the issue. That's not who he was getting at. There's something about her existence that's a problem. So I think they say I've been told enough.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
They haven't shared a thing, have they? All they've done is
No,
point a
not
finger.
really. Yeah, but it's a pretty ominous finger.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
No, your manipulation games are working on me.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me.
Fair.
This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know how convinced I am that you're real.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if
I don't
there's people we
know.
can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
I mean, I get that she's pleading for herself, but also I don't trust her.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This
Okay.
is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Nah, that's a good point. Okay. So if we just leave her locked up, then she's suffering. Let's think of it as a trolley problem, where the trolley is you kill one person and it saves everything, but you don't necessarily know for sure that's going to work. Is the uncertainty worth killing her? Like, it's also manufactured. There's not a lot of the back details we would need. It's so isolated. I feel like I'm not worried about the reason. Yeah, let's go get the blade. I'm not going to talk to her anymore.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
I don't know.
But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you.
Yeah, I think
You
it's
rush
probably
up to
a
the
bluff.
first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
Okay, so Jay's all in.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Well, surely she's gonna bleed out from that. Did she chew off her arm? In 20 seconds?
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Well, we have a knife, and she doesn't have anything. She lost an arm. I'm locking the door and letting her bleed out. I think you got off on the wrong foot. Can we start over? Yeah, let's do that. No, wait. We're gonna hold our ground. Because I still think this is the right choice. Especially, like, something's going on with her.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
I don't want to investigate the arm. Let's close the door behind us.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Yeah, okay. I think we are a witcher, and this is a monster. Yeah, I say we just wait. Let's not go and investigate. That's a bait.
Oh, do you want to play a waiting game? I've been down here a long, long time. I'm very good at waiting.
So she does know how long she's been down here.
You do your best to patiently wait her out. But eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
No, we can't. I guess we venture forward. If we keep waiting, we're going to fall asleep. Alright, that's a good job giving us the best of two bad options here. Say we keep... she'll wait us out, because I don't think she's human. Alright, we'll venture
You step
forward.
into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor. The velocity
is she?
overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back.
See, if you told us we were a monster hunter, that would be one
This is
thing.
the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
All the
You shouldn't
world
have let
ends.
that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, that was quick. Oh no, that was just chapter 1. The Beast.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alright.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, I'm inclined to believe you now. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
So the narrator doesn't know about it either.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here. You're not trapped here.
Oh, we're the voice of
Nobody's
the hunted
forcing
now,
you to
not
do
the hero.
anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
Let's see. Yeah, let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah, you could have led that she's a monster rather
Does a
than a
cat
princess.
lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Go to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated.
This
It
looks
feels
different.
like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Yeah, let's look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Yeah, but there's a mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Yeah, let's wipe it clean.
You reach forward,
Oh,
rub
we're
your
a
hand
monster.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago,
Yeah.
and now it's gone.
Okay, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the
Alright, let's
basement
enter the
creaks
basement.
open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
Alright.
The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Alright, so no pretenses
She
this time.
sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You
Oh, she
see
has a
only a
tail.
flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
Huh.
Remember, she's just a princess.
I don't trust you either,
She's
Nerd.
certainly not just a princess.
Yeah.
You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does.
Okay, so voice of the hunted and voice of the hero is different.
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves.
How many
staring
people are in her
hungrily at
head?
you from the darkness.
Ooh.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Alright, when you hear that clinking, she's in chains, we're fine. You're about to attack me, aren't you? I can see right through you. Well, duh. We don't have to kill each other, you know that, right? I mean, that's what we're doing. Let's just move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
Alright, so we are a witcher.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
Let's see. We gotta fight. We're not gonna taunt her. I sent you to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true. Yeah, let's ask what she wants.
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Alright, lovely.
Don't ask her what she wants, just slay her.
Dude, I was trying!
Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it. She's clearly not.
Yeah, she's clearly not. Let's see. But why do you want to kill me? Let's ask her that. Oh, no, I feel that's obvious. Stop hiding and show yourself. Yeah, let's say that.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
Fair.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to. She's
Okay.
calling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Let's see. Play dead is not going to work. Okay, we got to move. Yeah, let's wait for her to strike and then hit her back. Although this option just says survive. That seems promising.
Jungle,
Ah!
barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Okay. I don't think I can keep this up. Let's say you're deflecting.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
Fair, I do. Come on, Geralt. Yeah, let's see what she wants to kill
Why
us.
does anything kill anything else? She needs to.
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
No?
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse. What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen. A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck.
Do we have spidey senses?
Flee. We can't keep doing this.
Yeah, change something. Stay alive. Let's do that.
You're a little slow.
Jeez.
Or maybe she's a little faster. You avoid her slavering jaws, but she manages to graze you, her titanic momentum skinning you along your side. It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
What is she?
You're bleeding now.
Yeah.
You instinctively touch your side, testing her claim. It's wet, and stings from the gentle touch of your fingertips. A costly mistake. We can't make it again. We
But
will
what
make
else
it
would we
again
do?
unless something changes. We need more time. She's cutting off our escape.
Our game is nearing its end.
Yeah, it seems like it. Let's see. We don't have a lot of options. Okay, fine. What do you want to eat?
I don't question who I am or what I want. I simply do. To act is always better than to react. To do is always better than to watch.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you do well to listen to her. Less standing around asking questions, more doing exactly as
Well,
I
yeah.
say.
Give me an option I can do,
She's more tense
narrator.
this time. She means this next blow to be the last. The mere thought of moving again makes your bloodied side ache. We're exhausted. We're bleeding. We're still alive. We owe it to ourselves to move.
I guess again, wait for her to strike and hit her back could work. Play dead won't work. Because she wants to eat us. So I guess let's do it again.
Once again, you narrowly avoid the full force of the impact, and once again you are too slow to come away unscathed. You're starting to get tired. This isn't working. We have to do something. We have to figure out a plan. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive. We're trying, but we can't keep this up much longer.
Dang.
We have
Okay.
to. We keep up or we die.
You're getting slow.
Yeah, we are. Uh-oh.
She seizes the opportunity, lunging once again from the darkness, fangs bared and claws flashing. She attacks over and over, and each time she leaves with a little piece of you. Too tired to think, but we have to think. We have to move. It's too late. Before you get the chance to react, it's over. She makes her last foray from the dark corners of the room, unhinging her dripping maw, her eyes fierce and full of hunger.
Uh-oh.
You do your best to dive out of the way, and you partially succeed. Partially? Yes, the princess fails to swallow you whole. She only swallows your lower body.
So you're saying we're still in this?
It's just as bad. That's worse, even. It's death either way. At least this will be a faster end. You look down to see that the dirt between you is strewn with your intestines, trailing all the way up and disappearing behind her blood-stained teeth. Your legs are nowhere to be seen. You start to go into shock.
Yeah, no way we're still conscious.
The princess, bloody saliva dripping from her lips, idly gnaws on what's left of you as you rapidly fade away.
I didn't mean to
Alright.
do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Well, we're not
Well,
dead.
what do you mean it
we're-
doesn't count?
But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Ah! Okay, chapter 3, The Den.
You're on a path in the That didn't work. We're going in with a plan this time. We're
How
not
many
getting
voices
stuck
are
in another
there?
Loop, just acting on instinct. We're stuck in a big enough loop as it is. Instinct was keeping us alive.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't. So what are we supposed to do? Great, so you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done. So you know more than you're letting on. Yeah, what he said. Of course I do, but believe me, it's in your best interests. The more you know about the princess, the more difficult your task will be.
Okay, I believe him.
And why is that? Having me explain why would defeat the whole purpose. There are simply some things I'm not allowed to tell you.
So
It's a
what's-
hard rule.
By who?
Whose rule is it?
Yeah.
Who's telling you to boss us around? We've died twice already, and if you want us to stay alive this time, it's in your best interests to give us an edge. It's my rule, and this conversation is over.
Alright, I like the rule. Let's just do it. Yeah, no matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through.
You make your way down to
It's
the
more
cabin.
overgrown.
Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do. So, we need a plan.
Yeah, we need some source of light.
We've been over the plan. Goad her out of the shadows. Make her show herself. And what if she doesn't want to be seen? We'll figure out a way to make it happen. And if that doesn't make her any easier to fight, it will. It's always easier to fight what you can see, no matter how big or toothy she might be. She spent as much time as she could in the shadows. So we're gonna draw her out.
That's what I'm thinking.
But she's fast, and she's clever. We're clever too. So this time we're not going to let her cut off our escape. We're going to lead her to the stairs ourselves. It'll be a lot easier to deal with her once we can actually see what she is.
Well, we don't want to let her out.
But you already know what she is. She's a princess.
Yeah, I don't like the skeptic voice.
Yeah, right. A princess we couldn't see. And one that had big, sharp teeth too. How about you stick to describing things and we'll stick to doing our job. Sharp teeth.
So is he not... Wait. Is the narrator not witnessing this as well? Because he also didn't see the mirror.
The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings.
Something, like, is it reverting in
The
time?
blade is your implement. Of course that damn mirror's back, and of course he's not saying anything about it. Why is it following
This
us?
is doing such a good job building mystery.
What are you talking about? There is no mirror. There's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
Weird.
Then either way, we need
So I
to
wonder if she really
investigate.
is just a princess.
Might as well get started.
Let's take the
Yes,
blade.
take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Odds are we'll need it. Thanks for not putting us in a bad spot. You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
Let's do it.
Haven't you been paying attention? We're not hesitating. This supposed hole is blocked by that old mirror.
There's something about our identity or who we are that's important to this. That's why we can't see ourselves. I don't know what's going
That
on.
mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It went away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm?
Yeah, let's try it.
You reach forward and wave your hand over the open hole leading to the basement.
Weird.
See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own. You step forward into the darkness. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now.
That's not good.
There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah.
As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet.
Right.
Don't give her a sound.
Yeah, let's just proceed down.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement.
Right.
The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it.
Oh,
You're
that's not good.
exposed.
That's not
Stay
good.
on your toes. We take a step into the shadows, and as soon as she moves, we jump back, make her follow. From there, we trap her in the tunnel, draw her out of the cabin, whatever it takes to get her out of her element.
No, we don't want her out.
Safe.
Let's set in the shadows ready to fight, because we don't want to lure her out.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike. We're screwed. I know, this wasn't part of the plan. We were supposed to come down here prepared. Oh, what's the use?
There she
Barely
is.
make out the shape of teeth and eyes as the princess emerges, enormous maw gaping, ready to swallow you whole.
She's more developed each time into some kind of creature, almost like a dragon or a griffin.
And
But he doesn't respond. Eyes glance at you from the untextured threads of a world unraveled. Am I free? They ask. What? She just got eaten up by a bunch of arms. You do not have the opportunity to respond. Something's taken her away and something else is left in
She's
her
gone.
place.
where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, the narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
Did we leave the door
It
open?
must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like? It hasn't ended. We're still here.
Yeah, let's approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared
It's
us
different
before.
now. It feels, I don't know, final. That thing reeks of death. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Huh. No, I want to see it. You approach the mirror, gaze up at a reflection. Are we the same thing as the princess? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Are we the princess? You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Oh, it's the princess. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Alright. Yeah, what are you? Do we have to slay her? I say we just attack. Because we gotta slay her. I mean, it's all over now. Yeah, are you what sent me to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Alright. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
That's not a direct answer. Yeah, what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me.
Okay.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Do you know the narrator? Are you the princess? Yeah, how do we know each other? I like that.
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Alright. Do you know anything about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
What happens now? Oh, that was attack! Uh-oh. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Okay, that worked out. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay. But were you always a princess or just making her part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yeah, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. Let's see. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're gonna do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Sounds like a yes. You're being semantic. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Alright, I don't trust her. What's going on? How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
And if I don't let you, what will you do to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Okay. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. All right. I think that was a playthrough. I guess this is a game with
You're
multiple
on a
endings.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
The real Slay the
And in the
Princess starts here.
basement of that cabin is a princess.
All right, we're gonna save here. Yeah, I was not prepared for this. I need the night to think on this and figure out what's happening from a storytelling perspective because this is fascinating. So I'm gonna take a break and come back and keep on going. For you, it's just gonna be a quick little cut. You'll forget everything. All right, we're back. And I've been doing some thinking. A dangerous pastime, I know. But I'm trying to figure this out because something about perception is clearly happening where the game, even with the mirror, it's wanting to play with perception. It's making us second guess ourselves when we perceive things differently. And so I've been trying to figure out like what's changed versus what's actually stayed the same. And what's changed, the narrator changes as things go. The mirror kind of changes. The princess changes the most, so I marked that. The house also changes dramatically. So the house and the princess are the biggest things. Because you could argue the narrator kind of stays the same because he seems unaffected. But what remains most consistently is us. We keep our memories. And so my working theory is something about how we perceive this princess, or maybe the house in the cabin, or the cabin in the woods or whatever. I think maybe that's informing what it shows back to us, and that's what it's getting at with the mirror, is we see what we want to see. So I'm going to try either treating her very hostilely or treating her with absolute trust and kindness and see if that changes what she becomes.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
All familiar. You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see. So let's try being really aggressive. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Vive la révolution.
That's the spirit.
Oh, he likes that. Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
It's also interesting because, like, the narrator, or the game positions us like a hero, but we're very beastly in whatever we are. We've got these talons or these claws.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, we are going through
Ignore
with
him.
it.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Alright, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay, so playing for maximum aggression. Enter, not just aggression, we're going to be, like, malicious.
The
If
door
we
to the
can.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
Okay.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
See, the narrator, I don't have figured
Her
out at
voice
all.
carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Okay, so already
Don't let
different.
it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Let's see. Continue down the stairs. We're not being friendly.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Yeah. Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Don't doubt.
Is she really a threat to the world?
You're messing with my theory, Jay.
Focus on the task at hand.
And
Okay.
there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Again, she's reflecting back at us. Okay. Yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. What in the Marvel dialogue is that? Nuh-uh. Let's see. Steel your nerves and step forward. Yep, let's do it.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
See, she's framing some of the dialogue we had last time back at us. Again, it's the mirror. Whatever she is, I think we're tied to that.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm also curious, if we do things the narrator's way and make him totally happy, what does he say if she still resists? Slay the princess, let's do it.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh
Oh.
easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Maybe my theory was wrong.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
I think so.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
Oops. I thought you were a monster. I thought if I treated you monstrously, you'd become one. This is real awkward. I'm sorry about this.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, I did believe that at first. Not this most recent time.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
This is freaking... It's personified. It's perception, like metacognition. Where she's shaping things, I'm shaping things.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
I don't trust you, narrator.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Don't question it. Of course, I thought that was too easy. See, if we say that, I think it'll shape it. So I think we need to say, of course it is, she's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Okay, so we had to have absolute confidence.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
I don't know what the implications are of what we just did.
You did kill someone.
Okay, come on.
Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Okay, then we leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
Huh.
Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Why? Was she holding everything together, and is she really dead? I don't want to get so caught up on my cognition theory that I miss everything else, but I think that might be it.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Let's see. No, we're playing along. We're doing pure, play into the narrator. So we're not going to say we get a better ending. We're not going to say that's bullshit. We're just going to say, oh, okay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Who are you?
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I think we are. Of course we are. I like it here. Or, oh, I like this. Didn't you hear the narrator? We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
So what are these voices within us? We got like multitudes within. No, we're happy, I'm sure.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
I think there's a reason, but...
The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
See, the narrator, it's using second person to not just be a literary device, but to blend the line, I think, between the player and the character, the player and the protagonist. And he's telling us what to think.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Good ending! You did it! You saved everyone!
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, we got the good ending? Let's see. Let's let this notification clear. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. Okay, so if we become the mirror, it forces us out of it.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here, though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
But what if we believe it's not enough to kill us? I really think we're into some metaverse shit here.
Do you hear that?
And not Facebook,
It
Persona.
wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
See, I think the true good ending, I trust this narrator, kind of. He's inherently manipulative, but there's a certain desperation to him that makes him feel like he's trying to solve some kind of problem and might not know how to do it, but he found some kind of Band-Aid solution, and the Band-Aid solution was getting us and the princess out of here. So maybe the good ending is we just stop playing forever and leave on the screen and be done with the game. I'm not going to do that, but maybe.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
So I'm paying extra attention to words like know or believe or disbelieve, things like
That
that.
little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'd be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Here's something. If it's eternity, is being eternally in a room much better than being eternally in a meadow or anywhere else? Like, the concept of eternity itself, I mean, any kind of eternity is hell if you let it eternity for long enough. So, I don't know where I was going with that. Just random tangent.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Alright. Chapter 2, we come back. I forgot about that.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Okay. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. I'm getting a sense of deja vu. I think we should say I already killed the princess. Or wait, you trapped me here after I slew her last time. I'm not going to play along this time. Okay, so this is interesting because we're getting... We don't have full control over our character here. We can't be totally in favor of it, which means that gap between the player's options and the character's actions are the character's personality. So we do have this canonical character who has a sense of... He canonically doesn't like things being the same forever. I don't know the ramifications of that, but... Alright. Alright, yeah.
How unfortunate that the sole person capable of slaying the princess also seems to be somewhat insane. Oh well, as long as you get the job done, it doesn't matter what sort of mental state you're in. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time.
Voice of the Cold.
We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Okay. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
That's true. Again, he's got a plan.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me.
Fair.
Because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Could have at least given us a Rubik's Cube or something.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
No, because our perceptions changed. We were super aggressive. And so that's what we're carrying into it. The cabin's going to have to be different.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying. Just stay focused, will you?
Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone. Yeah, I like that.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end.
So what are we? We're clearly not human. We're someone who likes change in some capacity, or at least who resists stagnation. And we're immortal. Whether that's like the implications of that I don't yet understand, but it seems closer to like a Phil Connors Groundhog Day kind of immortal. But even beyond that, we can reset through timelines with the princess at the end. What are we? The thing is, we don't have a model for things that are actually immortal in our life, unless we are a god. But then why do we have a narrator above us?
But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all. You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise. Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the cabin. Let's see the other options. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How could someone like that in the world?
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
But what if we don't? What if we believe that she can't? Does that also shape itself? Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
See, how manipulative is that versus how, like, metaverse is it? So, again, if you haven't played Persona 5, you're probably lost. And if you have played Persona 5, you're probably lost because that game's lore is all over the place. But basically, the way it works in Persona 5 is you have this thing called the metaverse, or mementos. And the way you perceive things affects what they are. And those things are also shaped by the general, like, zeitgeist perception of it, the collective unconscious. And so I wonder, are we dealing with that? Are we dealing with, like, there are abstract people who really locked her in that basement? Or is it saying people, as in the collective unconscious, have this image of a princess in a basement? And what am I talking about? I don't freaking know. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it... Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course we're special.
Let's see, you're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Again, because the more we know, the more it shapes it. So if we develop too complex a picture of the princess, there's going to be more details going into it.
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking.
All right.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
It looks the same.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. She won't be a problem.
Okay, so the voice within us is saying she won't be a problem, she's already dead, and that's what we're going to choose to believe. I'm curious what we find.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
So it's more elegant. It's more like a proper house this time.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Alright, we're not going to observe that this cabin's different than last time, even though I'm curious. We're not going to mention the mirror on the wall. We're going to take the blade. Take the blade, go right down, because this run, we're being the perfect little pawn for the narrator.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Oh, I really want to see the mirror. But we're going to enter the basement. And the mirror disappears. Okay.
The door to the basement groans open,
revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. The room below is silent.
Because she's dead.
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
We will be sure.
I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend
There
the
she
final
is.
step,
Okay.
the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
We made Ghost Princess.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Okay, so the narrator hadn't planned for this.
Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
That's a good point. If we're already scared of people, and people are a soul plus a body, a ghost doesn't have the body, it's just half that. So we should be half as scared of this ghost as we were of the body of the princess. That's math for you. I don't think we need to be scared of anything that we can put our hand through.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again.
So she remembers.
I had some issues with how our last meeting went.
How do we kill her?
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Okay.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Okay, so we can feel her.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
I think we should. Slay the princess.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air.
Uh-oh.
No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
Okay. Interesting.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Stop, you.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
I'm not convinced that we did touch you, actually.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of options. Slay the princess harder? Oh, okay. I think that's what we're gonna do. Unless we can find a question that will shape her cognition. If I knew I'd have to talk to you, I wouldn't slay you. I died too. I'm not floating around. What happened? Why am I different? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Of course I attacked you. You're supposed to end the world. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? I don't want to give her the option to shape that. I have ideas, thoughts. Fine, if I can't really hurt you, then there isn't anything for me to do. I guess I'll be going. Oh, I think maybe that's the option. Just dismiss her as being a threat at all.
This isn't a solution. Nobody wins here.
Well, then what's your solution, narrator?
Oh, she's upset.
Oh, what
It's
did
a
it
shame.
say? Oh, that's all it said. Okay.
You're abandoning me here?
Yeah.
It would seem so, yes.
Oh no, I'm the cold.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
Yeah.
The princess starts to float erratically from side to side, her cold exterior melting away.
This is a long chain that she's got on her.
But if you just leave me, then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever. Then there's nothing I can do. It's just going to go on and on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, not that!
She's about to try something. Get ready.
Okay.
The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs. Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all.
I mean, what's she gonna
Am I
do?
doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad? Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
Noted.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
And I guess you've turned me into something worse.
We've turned her. Okay. We misstepped somewhere.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
Take me on a date first.
Yes? Nothing happens. Are you sure
Interesting.
about that? Something should have happened.
Don't say that.
And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Yeah, we gotta embody the cold. I think I'm not afraid of you, or stare at her in silence, or step away. Step away is the most dismissive of her. Kind of like I'm not afraid of you, but that gives her a chance to call us out on it, and we might actually be a little afraid of her with our hero self. So let's just stare at her in silence.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering,
Oh,
the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
maybe she should have. We should have stepped away.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking you everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real.
Okay.
If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
True. Slay the princess.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late.
Oh.
In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly.
We can shake that one off.
Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. We can work with that. We can work with that.
You're on a path in the wood.
Oh, nope.
And
Woods
here
are
we
already
go
creepy.
again. Off to slay her again.
The deck's stacked, isn't it?
Boys
We
of the
kill
cheated.
her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost. We start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
Huh. I agree.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
Cosmic busy work. That's fascinating.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over.
Yeah, that's on
We
us.
killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Hoisted us.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy?
I think so.
Of course we weren't happy. That's
Oh.
why we killed ourselves. It was awful. Yes, and then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Interesting.
Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seemed to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Let's see. The thing is, I don't think the narrator would know the answer to whether he's the same narrator on other loops. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now. That's true. Yeah, what happens if we don't go to the cabin? There's something else we haven't tried. Turn around and leave. Let's do that. No, because we gotta be disciplined. We're listening to the narrator. Go to the cabin.
Continue down the path towards the cabin.
Because I'm curious, does the narrator really only have this one plan?
It
Because
isn't
that'll
long
inform
before your
future
steps away
playthroughs.
from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
I will no longer protestate.
The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
No, cheated.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you using reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Like there's a counterbalance to everything that happens in the story.
Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Let's go in the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror?
So they still
No,
don't
there
see
isn't
the
a
mirror.
What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Why isn't there?
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of the hall and that let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of the hall and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Okay.
The way to the basement? Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
Okay.
What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it? If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do.
Alright. Yeah, seems good.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you. Certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Let's try and believe him, see if we can get it back on
He
rails.
can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here? Nobody is calling the shots. That's how reality works. You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
True.
I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
Yeah.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Why do we keep seeing the mirror? Let's wipe it
Here
clean.
we go. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them.
That was
Met with
fast.
the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Okay.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. But you decided it would be best to try and bury me all over again. You're not getting another chance to mess this up. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
We did treat her pretty cold. She feels cold and she feels cheated, and those are the voices in our head that we've gained with each one.
I say we let her do it. It's something different. Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Okay, we're gonna do something to fight back. We could struggle. I don't think that's enough. Say that's fine. I actually came here to free you. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? Wouldn't possessing you or possessing me against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil. I'm a victim too. I never wanted to hurt you. That's not true. Look, I killed you, then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right? I guess we struggle. We're gonna listen to the narrator to the end. Be a good little puppet.
You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
It's so easy to make you squirm. But I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
Huh.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her
Yikes.
proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Okay.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
No, I wanted to listen to you.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up.
So the narrator doesn't really know what he's doing. Or I guess he did. The plan just only... It wasn't a complete plan. He didn't count on us getting bored.
Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Ooh. She says,
You're
"Get
awake.
up."
Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh, so they're like multiple presences with like the multitudes within us are taking up actual soul space. Eesh.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know. Don't help either of them. Flip the table. That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
I do like that, but you don't have a will to wield. Will to wield. Hard to say. Important for the lore, maybe. Willpower and courage. That's what's forming what we see here.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Alright, yeah, let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
So good for us. I do want to say something on the mechanics of the writing so far. I know with Doki Doki I critiqued kind of the prose of it a bit. The prose in this is so tight. Like there's just so rarely any fat to trim. It's very well written and it's sticking out to me.
Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Well, this is the same as a good ending, but now we don't even have a house. Because I'm trusting this narrator. I'm sorry.
A thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. What an end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
There we go.
What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
Narrator's gone. Every time we take care of her for good, he dips out.
Oh? And why is that?
You and you and you and me.
He's gone. But
And she tears free. Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something. A mask growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
And then she's turning into the hand creature. You didn't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
gone. Where did she go?
Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Maybe we can see it now. Let's approach the mirror.
This,
You approach the
this
mirror.
doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Let's look. Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze at our reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her. Yeah, how'd you like that one?
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
We've even got the Velvet Room in the background. This is just Persona 5, but fantasy. Okay, everything he says feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? She says, sure.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is
So this is the only path forward, is what she said. When this is all done, what do you want to do? Or if I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Let's see. You have been kinder to me than anyone I've met. Thank you. What do you want me to bring you next time? I am curious on that.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Let's see. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. Let's see. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow, is what I'm asking.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Okay. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
Okay. How many more vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening.
Okay. Let's see if she has any thoughts on this vessel. The thing is, I don't think she's actually been kind to us, which is the other question. I think she's growing and maybe doesn't possess malice yet? I don't know.
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
Interesting.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Okay. Yeah, let's ask, why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay, so we're connected again. Let's see. Once it's all done, what do you want me to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Okay, so we're actively shaping her.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. All right. Hero and the Princess, Chapter
You're
1.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, let's save. And we're going to call it there for right now. I'm going to sit on this for a minute, think, and then come back. My working theory, so you'll know what I'm thinking about, I think that the princess is some sort of force, like primordial, collective, unconscious force. Not necessarily a god, but somewhere in that zone. And I think we're the other half of that. I think we represent multiplicity and choice. And she represents possibility. So maybe it's like the clash between chaos and possibility, forming reality via the collective unconscious. This is not where I freaking expect it to be when I started this game, but that's what I'm currently thinking. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I am loving this. This is so cool. So cool. And so well written, so tight. And I'm just really, really enjoying this.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
All
And
right.
in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So let's keep chugging along. I've got a few theories in the works, and those theories are regarding how we play. I think they're going to help me solve the narrative, but what I'm not liking is I feel like normally I'm a very character-driven reader slash viewer slash writer. But this time around, I feel like I'm getting the plot mechanics more than the characters, and I don't think that's a flaw of the writing. I think that's a flaw of how I'm interacting with it. But that said, I also feel like there's enough strange plot things happening here that I might need that in order to get my bearings so that I can properly, I can properly understand the characters. So I have a few theories. The first is, if we act scared, that should manifest maximum spooky princess. Second theory is, if we act gallant, like play out a full storybook, she should become like the platonic ideal of a princess, like fully just like you would get from, I don't know, like a storybook or something. And then if we collaborate, then I think she'll become an interlocutor, like someone that we can talk with and figure things out with. And the reason I was thinking of these is I was thinking, what could we give her? The little entity at the end. And that first one, the max spooky, I think would give her might or fierceness. The second, I don't really know. I gotta think about that. Oh, I know. I was thinking of it. I don't remember. And the third is reason and the ability to think things through. So I think I'm going to start with the scared one.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Forget it. I'm not doing this. Or actually, we're going to be okay with it until we see her.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I
Ignore
know,
him.
buddy.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I know, but let's go through. And we're going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah. All right, enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Yep,
She
that's enough to
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
that's enough to spook our
Don't
hero
make a
this
fool.
time.
It's all part of the manipulation.
Let's see. Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Let's see. Oh, can we not run away? No, let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna start being scared.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine.
Okay.
We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Interesting. The voice of the hero is really interesting to me, but we're gonna drop it and then we are gonna boogie if it lets us.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against
see.
your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
I could have sworn there was like a turn around and lock the door option.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Let's see. No, I think we're too scared to talk. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? That's funny. Okay, I think we say, okay, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here, slay the princess. I'm gonna keep you locked away here. At least we can know each other better while I do. Okay, so we keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Just get me out of here. We're scared.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't,
Come on, Jay, be scared. It's what
I
you do
can promise
best.
that you'll come to regret that decision.
You're not in a position to bargain. Actually, maybe you are.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Alright, I made my choice of locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
Alright.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess.
Sweet,
and
okay.
Make your way
There we
to
go.
the stairs.
There we go. We're
It won't
scared.
be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Well, that's a relief. I'm afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her. No. We'll say we're sticking to the plan of locking her down here.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
Okay.
You close the basement door, locking
Yeah,
it
the
behind
table.
you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
That table's gonna stop her. Okay, now can we get out of the cabin?
Okay. We can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
A wailing voice? Is it like, ooh? That's stupid. Oh, God, that's the stupidest joke I've ever made on the channel.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
All right.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
We're gonna
She sounds
get out of here.
terrified. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
There we go. Okay.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Okay. Well, we didn't do much, really.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
But, okay. So,
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
yeah, this is working. I know it seems bad, because it is, but it's working.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, ignore her, go to sleep. Threaten me all you want, all it does is ease my guilty conscience. So what if it was all an act? So it was an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent. You're not even a princess. You're a monster. That's what we say.
I can be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Okay.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Where's the princess?
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that
Ah.
awful basement.
Yep, this is the scariest version.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once.
Okay.
The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Oh, this is creepy. It strips your agency at key moments, which sounds interesting because it gives you so much agency throughout. But when it does strip it, it adds to the horror in a really good way.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
I think it might change him a little.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Eesh.
She steps closer, one silent
Creepy.
footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Yeah.
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, We could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath,
Oh, this is freaky.
and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
What do we say? Last words.
I'd say
Bazinga.
better luck next time. But we both know this is the end,
I just made a
don't we?
Big Bang Theory reference. I don't even watch that show. It wouldn't be a true reference without a laugh track. I'm nervous.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Uh-oh. The nightmare. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay. We're gonna act scared because we are scared. She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Stop it, you.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's... Shh! What if he hears us?
Voice of the paranoid. Okay.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met.
Okay. We're gonna turn around and leave.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, okay, we're not leaving. They just said no.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
So I'm curious about our hero and the voices we add to him. They seem informed by our choices. Are they like past lives? Go to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Yeah, and the table's overturned.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
So I think the voices are the forces that are shaping the reality, maybe. Because when the voice is paranoid, the reality substantiates that.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay. Let's look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Alright, let's wipe it clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Yeah. Okay, let's take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Okay.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
A bomb? Okay. So we're gonna try and give in to the paranoid voice as much as we can.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Yeah. Let her to the basement.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Oh. Yeah, they're blinking eyes, and I don't like that.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Me either.
We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
I think maybe just you.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
You know, Jay, I think this is one we just called taking one for the team. We don't need to plan Mr. Narrator. I'm just gonna kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. Step off the void in between the stairs. That's interesting. Yeah, we're so scared we just jump.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force.
Oh, okay.
Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I did not know. Falling into the infinite void seems better than going downstairs. I'm just scared. Great.
How would
That's what we
falling
need.
into an infinite void be better than anything?
You know, where were you last playthrough?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Creepy.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
You gotta pretend to be a plank.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I think he means that
I
literally.
wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Okay, let's go back the way we came.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the
Hi.
princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
Oh gosh.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
Thanks.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
I don't know that there is.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Oh, even the narrator's stuttering.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
That's interesting.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
The voice of the paranoid was actively functioning our body.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
So we're not actually us. We're inhabiting some kind of form. Like, okay, so we are more the consciousness than we are the actual body. That explains maybe why we keep coming back.
You have seconds left.
We look at the camera and say bazinga.
Yes, I'm sure.
Why is that funny to me? It's 4 a.m. It's 6 a.m. Why am I lying?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Nerves.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
No.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
I don't know.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Let's see. Why won't you finish me off? I'm after killing last time. I sent her to stop you.
Nerves, heart,
What's the most scared option?
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Let's see.
nerves, heart,
I think we say, okay, let's get out of here.
nerves,
Or let's just give in. We let her leave.
lungs, liver, nerves,
I
heart,
think that's it.
lungs,
Or do we leave together? What's the bigger scaredy cat option?
heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Let's let her leave.
What? No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
She's harmless.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit.
So the narrator's out of control. Everyone's out of control.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Go
It'll get
ahead.
better.
I'll be right behind you.
Liver, nerves. I wouldn't trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but
Yeah.
maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs,
Besides,
liver,
I get the feeling she's telling the truth.
lungs,
She needs us alive.
Yeah, but why?
lungs.
Okay, you go first.
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me?
Yep.
You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now.
Okay.
Besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
Fair.
She
Okay.
urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet.
Okay, fine.
You
Step on the
place a
stairs.
shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
Ah, okay.
You're almost there.
What was that kissing sound?
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
There would be. We could break it down.
Oh, you
Wait, there wasn't a door
There
before.
wasn't even a door
Yeah.
when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, love, thank you. And you?
I mean, we've
You'd
seen it can
really
be broken
rather us
down.
die down here than let her out. Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon.
Okay.
You can still make this right.
Let's try the door. We're not gonna believe it's locked.
Oh, look at that.
Damn
It's
it.
locked. What a relief for the world.
I think the door's
It'll
locked.
open. You just have to give it a tug.
See, now she's combating it. Like-
Go
Yeah.
against the
Okay.
door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
So we're rewriting things with our cognition.
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her?
What do you want?
I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Okay, let's do it.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
We are too
I
scared.
thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do?
Can I give us
Do you
an
want to
option?
hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system.
Huh.
We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Lungs. Liver. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs.
Okay, so we're fully letting the paranoid voice take over.
You're terrible at this. I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Heart,
Did we just accidentally die through incompetence?
Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right. Yeah, fuck this guy. Don't trust him. Really? So you'd have them trust her?
Yeah, she looks trustworthy.
Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact.
Okay.
Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now, and I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
Okay.
Open the door.
If you insist, let's leave the cabin.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed everyone.
That's not that bad.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
You don't mean that.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the
Why is
ground.
it so cold?
Oh, already absorbed? Already turned into the hands? You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but not the end for me. I'll say that.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Can't even trust ourselves.
Let's approach the mirror. You approach the mirror, gaze into our reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. We've withered. Okay. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Oh, she's more formed, I think.
I
Hey!
am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look
Alright.
at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
More cognition language, I think.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Let's see. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always gets hurt. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? Well, I'll ask that.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. We'll say that.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
Okay. Let's see. Have you figured out what you want when we finish?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Okay. How many more vessels?
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. Nice. Only 2 chapters on that one.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alright, I'm gonna go get some coffee and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and I realized there's a content warning at the beginning of the game. I tend to blur my eyes when I start games, and I see one of those because I don't want to spoil myself on what's coming. That's why I didn't know anything was happening in Doki Doki until it was too late, you might say. But with this, after that, I found this screen, which I had also blurred my eyes for, which says, whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. But then it says, this is a love story. And that's what I don't get, because I'm not picking up on that. And that makes me really want to play it out like a love story and see what happens, which goes to my second theory here. If you play the hero as Gallant, then she becomes the platonic ideal of a princess. But I don't know what kind of love it is or who the love is between. So that's what remains to be seen. Yeah. All right.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, for some reason I was worried I didn't close my door. Okay.
You're here to slay her.
All right, we're going to be Gallant. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't
Does
it?
it? Are you a monarchist?
Let's see. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. We're going to be kind of dumb up until the moment we see her and we're overcome by her beauty.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
But in this case, we must.
Ignore him.
There's no
That's not
turning
what he's
back.
talking about.
Yeah. Nothing can quell our enthusiasm for our quest. We're the Gallant Hero J.
The
Grab the
interior
knife.
blade is your implement.
Let's see. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
All right, let's go. Tally ho, princess. Let's see what.
The door to the
I'm
basement
so ready
creaks
for some
open,
murder.
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Okay, so she calls out and says who's there, and I say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
All right.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
There we go.
Is she really a threat to the world?
We're gonna give a polite awooga and then drop our knife.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I know not your name, nor from whence you came, but I cannot slay a creature of such beauty as yourself. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat.
Alright, she's already kind of tense, but that's because we grabbed the knife.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, we're a hero, dang it. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
That's my favorite kind of clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
I want to get you to sound less creepy. That's how I know. That's how I'll know I've done something.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
She couldn't hurt a fly.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I won't, for my heart knows no blade.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Did you say in a relationship? Let's see. Okay, that's fun banter. I like that. A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
We're gonna be weird. We're gonna be weird this playthrough and lean into it. Alright, what is her name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Sensei!
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Alright, Sensei, let's do this. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
But what does she say?
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't,
I know you can get out of those somehow, I just don't know how.
well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Pick the lock?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
What is she suggesting?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Cutting off her hand? Let's see. I think there's people. Let's see. No. How long have you been down here? Yeah, let's ask how long she's been down here.
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
My fairest lady owest to me no specifics. For my love is the only specific I need. We've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
I have.
You know why you're here.
Yeah, I am here for Hamana. We're gonna get her out of these chains. Woo!
You have to be kidding me.
My heart cannot kid, it only knows love.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Come, Sensei, let me rip these chains off. Maybe you haven't tried
They're
that.
large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
All right, I'll take her word for it. But there's nowhere upstairs it would
Whoever
have
locked the
been.
princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
All right. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She
Sensei,
speaks
you're
with
a
almost
riot.
complete nonchalance.
And my heart is fluttering.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
All right. I guess
You
we're cutting
attempt
her
to
out.
make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
All right. The princess is our only ally.
Someone else here.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
The only thing that will be slain is my heart.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard
Okay.
the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
That's okay, my love. We only need each other. Jay and Sensei.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
As you wish, my love.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I won't like doing it in the first place. Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Gross.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Okay.
You didn't so much as utter a sound.
How romantic.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Now we say, need a hand.
How
It'll
is
win
she
her
so
over.
composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
She's enamored by our love. Sensei knows only one thing, and it is our heart and the ways to access it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yes, Sensei. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
But you can't account for my love.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
You can control us?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Let's see. One of these will say save, I bet. Warn her. Okay.
Stop that.
I thought
Look
this was
out.
a little too easy.
Help us.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
There we go. I'm sorry, my love. It's flirtatious banter. Now you say something.
Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
So the narrator is one of the voices in our body that can control us, just like the skeptic or the paranoid voice who was pumping our nervous system. All right. We shall resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
The only blade I'll move is my love.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Thank you.
I'll make this quick.
What?
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
That's okay, my love.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Are you gonna hurt yourself? Oh, you'll hurt me.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
My love, Sensei, I needed that.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Dang, we can shake that off.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Well, I think I might have been role-playing that more than the game was. So we'll see what comes. The prisoner. Okay,
You're
let's
on
see
a
what happens.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay. Let's go to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie, she will cheat.
Okay.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Never, my love.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
I think I liked the skeptic voice
Just
before.
ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
That's sensei to you, narrator.
The interior of the cabin
ooh.
is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Let's look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
What are you talking about? This is.
Okay, we're gonna wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and rub
It's
your
not
hand.
there. Same
There
shit.
was a mirror.
And now it's gone. If he
Okay.
doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled.
I think no
Maybe
blade
he'll be
this
back.
time.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Are you sure? What if she. I don't know. Turns it against us?
Sensei would
We're
never
jumping
do
up
that.
in a purely hypothetical manner.
Yes, I'm sure. Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
You know, narrator, your plan has worked, but
Okay. I'm trusting you.
hey, don't I get to say, what's the big idea?
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Okay,
Wonderful.
we get the knife.
Do exactly that, sweeping the blade from the table before proceeding to the basement.
Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it.
No, you
Okay.
don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
I don't know what I manifested by taking the knife the first time. Maybe I shouldn't have.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
All
Her
right.
voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Sensei!
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
She's missed us.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Are we not the first?
Is she seeing other bird monsters?
You walk down the stairs and
wow.
lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Okay.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Yeah, they really overdid it this time. What did we do that manifested this?
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall?
I did notice
Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
I chained myself up with my love.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
You want to talk? Is this a date? Okay, let's sit with her.
You step
Hi,
towards
princess.
the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Okay, she still looks like a princess.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Works for me, princess.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Yeah. We're gonna sit where we're told. We're not one to make Sensei uncomfortable.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My love, it's, my intentions, let's see. The other chain on the wall, who is it for? Or should we say, what would you have me do? Let's do that.
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
How can you... Okay.
That's ominous, but she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
She already disarmed herself last game, or last run, so this is only fair.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
True. But Sensei would never hurt us, except for last time she hurt us.
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Yeah, but it'll get better.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Okay, you were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean? Let's do that to start.
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Yeah, but you have a neck.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
That's what I'm saying.
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
I think she might. Sensei's very good.
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
No, I don't think so. Alright, let's give her a weapon. Here you go, Sensei.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand
What?
your only weapon over to the world-ending princess.
Just this world.
Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
My duty is to my heart.
You think this will work? Interesting that you're only having us remain in place. It's almost like there are very real limits to your power.
Yeah, he can control us a little. I think he's one of the voices again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But he has separate wants than us, so actually maybe not.
The world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our only failure state, if you catch my meaning. I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain? Yes, explain it. Sure, I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing.
We could.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't leave our love, no.
I'm not afraid of dying. Are you? A little?
Yeah.
Put your point across. Fine.
There,
You
we
slide
slide
the
it.
blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Unsettling to you, romantic to me.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Sensei.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
The content demands I watch.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone,
Ah.
the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
Well, if that won't do it,
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet.
yeah, we have to believe our level survived.
Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
Okay.
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
I was worried if there were other bird monsters down here, but it looks like we're ahead of the competition.
The remaining tissue is not enough
gross.
to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free.
Is this a
It
test,
bounces a few
Sensei?
times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Ugh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
Come on.
The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
We did it!
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now?
Is no one else
please?
mourning?
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
Yeah.
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
So he really does want her dead.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
We're gonna take the princess with us.
Ugh,
Come on, sweetheart.
Fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Alright.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She's still with us. I knew she could shake it off.
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not?
And now we're
Are you
manifesting.
listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Alright, let's see.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
We should have had a void according to the other ending.
Well played.
Hey!
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already
And he's gone. Okay.
over. Is he gone?
We did it.
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I
Oh,
was
my
right
love.
to trust you.
Of course, my love.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
I shall warm you in an embrace. Hey! Okay. She's absorbed by hands.
She's
Memory
gone.
returns. We're gonna go
Where's that
find
mirror again?
Hand
Was it-
Princess. Okay. And now let's just approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Huh.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back.
fear.
The voices feel small and different as we approach. Let's gaze. We've unraveled. We're in the long quiet. Let's go to the cabin and see what princess awaits us. Hey, princess.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Yeah. This is fascinating. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are some voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. Call him the narrator. He wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I don't know. He does, and I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Okay, do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
You are welcome.
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Okay. Do you know how many more vessels I need?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Okay. This is the last time. Is there anything you'd like me to bring you? Let's see.
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Do you think anything is real out there? Do you think we're real? I bet we're gonna get some... She talks about reality the way Jacob Collier talks about music. And to some, like one of you, you're gonna chuckle at that. Just the most abstract, vague, woo-woo things. But let's see if we get a good answer to, do you think anything is real out there? Or do you think that we're real?
We are real.
Oh, concrete.
Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something.
Never mind.
But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Kingdom Hearts lore. Okay, do you know what happens when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Okay. Let's go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Let's
I
see.
will be here, waiting for you.
All right. This was a big old question mark for me, because I think maybe I didn't do it right. The Hero and the Princess. Let's do it.
You're on a path in the woods.
Let's see. Let's go to the cabin. And we're going to go to the basement without anything else. Okay. We're going to say, I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
We're going to see if we can make her like an interlocutor.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
It's me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Hello.
She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
All right. We are no longer in love with Sensei. We are collaborating with Sensei.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Maybe we shouldn't have taken the knife when we were trying to woo her.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do about these chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Oh, I can't be mad. Look at that little face.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're making a
No.
mistake.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah, oh, so this is playing into the voice of the hero.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Alright, if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Alright, you don't want to cut off your hand. That's good.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Ah.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Yeah.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. Is someone else here?
So the narrator does that. Alright. Hey, let me
Your
out of here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Alright.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did, but we can
There's
still
a
be
slight
together, my
panic
love.
rising
Oh
in
no.
the princess's voice.
I think I've canonically fallen in love with the princess and can't undo it.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yes!
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh, no!
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Ugh.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you
We're
do
gonna free
that.
her. She's our love. Save the princess.
Fine.
That was our only option. That's interesting.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged,
Ugh.
self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Okay.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
I don't know how sharp a blade would have to be for that.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
She's wonderful.
She didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How
Okay.
is she still smiling after everything?
Because
It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
you are what you eat, especially when you're some kind of princess god.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let's go.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, as the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Okay, so this is what we've seen before. We're gonna warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I know,
Your
Sensei.
body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
All right.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
You need to let go, my guy. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
My love.
We both know this isn't you.
It's not.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
You should have gone for the head.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I can't be
Stay
mad at you.
strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Okay, we are smitten. This is what we were trying to do last
For
time.
her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
If our love is what it takes to doom a planet, I would doom a solar system to be with Sensei.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Ugh. Now on the first date.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
She doesn't like
She
it.
doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
No.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I forgive you, Sensei.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It
All
can't
right.
just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
My love, we will be together again. The damsel. Oh, this is what we were trying to do. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
Tally
At the
ho,
end
my
of that
love.
path, you're here to...
Let's go.
A warning. She will... If only you... Excuse
wait.
me?
What do we get? Voice of the smitten. Ha! I think I just said that we're smitten.
Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He is trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Now we're talking. We're on the same page.
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
Okay.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Yes.
Sure,
Huzzah!
yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
But some things are better sung. I've
Don't
been
keep it between
dreaming
your
of
mind.
it.
Focus
Okay.
on the task ahead.
Let's go. Tally ho! That's what we say now. That's the voice of the smitten. How will it
The
look?
interior of the cabin is
Ooh.
clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The blade is your implement.
All right, let's look at the mirror, get it over. I doubt anything will be different.
You walk up to the wall.
What are you talking about?
You reach for...
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity.
Okay.
We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
I think it's so funny that I was basically doing the voice of the smitten before we got it. Okay. Let's enter the basement. My love!
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
We've written you a song, my love.
but it's still a stone basement.
And we must sing it for
If the
you.
princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even
Huzzah!
more beautiful than last time. I
Tally-ho!
think we're in love.
We are! Oh!
Okay, I'm with you that we should be
Love.
doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
No! It is all I know.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
No, it's not fawning. What do you know about love?
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
You couldn't understand love, Dad. Okay, let's
You
see.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
My
binding
love!
her to the far wall.
We shall free her.
My love, we're here
Ah,
to rescue
tally
you from
ho!
your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Indeed.
You know she can't hear you, right?
Why? Oh, because we're not speaking.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can
She can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Back? Do you remember us this time?
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero.
Ooh.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back? You've been here before, haven't you?
Oh, you're a smart one, narrator.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Indeed.
Well, she killed us.
Her love spared us. We bled out of heartbreak and stab wounds.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Indeed.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Multiple
I'd
worlds.
really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Yeah.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Yeah, that nightmare one's really screwed, isn't it? My love, you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? We know why. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I had to ask, what did you do to the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about... The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. We're gonna say that.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
Okay, so we got like a council of narrators.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Thank you, my love.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Indeed.
That's because she's perfect.
Yes!
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
We know she doesn't.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Who are you? You're not part of us. He's not one of the gods. He's trying to access them. Maybe some kind of acolyte? Or wizard or prophet? Wizard is funny. I always think it's funny to call people a wizard.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Indeed, the only voice that drives her is the voice of romance. We had a song. Okay. Let's see. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
So she just blipped back. Okay. We can't question her too much. We're in love. We'll rescue the princess.
What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
She's not just a world-ending monstrosity, narrator. She's my world-ending monstrosity, and she's a princess or something, okay?
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
Oh.
No, she's a
Maybe.
prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Watch me try,
If
narrator.
her hand could just slip out of the chains,
Why hasn't she done it already?
Because we hadn't thought it yet.
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
Indeed.
I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
This is the funniest path.
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Boo!
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
Narrator!
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Try
I would
that.
if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Indeed, we have tried a blade and found her way out. We could try a hammer and hammer our love against the chains. I've been hitting her arm with a hammer all day, and now her wrist is so sore.
You wouldn't.
Watch
I would.
me.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Yeah. My love, slip your hand
You
out.
approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Of course, villains like you are doomed against my love. My love vanquishes all evil from the world, and only purity can
I can't
remain.
believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Tally-ho!
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course, my love.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Mwah!
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
The only thing we're burying in her back is a compliment.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love?
Love on our side.
What do we do now?
We ride off into the sunset, my love. We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what to do next.
That sounds perfect.
Tally-ho!
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
I doom the world and run with you. You seem so different, and there's nothing the narrator can do.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Indeed.
I like to think that you do, actually.
I like to think you can shut the hell up.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Tally-ho.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
This is a love story.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Our love cannot be contained by any doors.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no, did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Indeed.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
I went to BYU. You think that this is fast?
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
It's not delusional. The only thing delusional is you, villain.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
I see.
And Lock clicks.
Huzzah!
The door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
The power of love can't be contained by mere mortal doors or narrators who have a heart of
I
wretchedness.
told you our love was insurmountable.
Tally-ho!
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Never! That would be really funny if we kill her after this. We're not doing
You're
that.
enjoying this, aren't you?
Mhm.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
It's what we do.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone.
True, but...
That's not how this works.
Okay, so there's confines to
Yes,
it.
what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Yeah! Stop with with the interruptions. We are leaving. All we need to be happy is each other. Yeah, we're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Huzzah!
Our happy ending at last.
To the ends of the universe, our love will last.
We did it. What should we do now?
End the game, I think.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I
Indeed.
was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I hope a bunch of demon hands don't grab her.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Yes, it's called being in Norway.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Alright. But you don't get a chance to make that jacket?
She's gone. Is that a...
Alright. Let's approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels... Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Alright, let's gaze. What's in it? You're nothing at all. Okay. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Oh, I see it. It is. Is that a literal bird? I was calling him a bird as a joke.
I think you know what I am.
I do think I know what you are. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image of the glass in two. Another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So, you're the narrator. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on! That's gonna be a quote one of you gets. Okay, before we ask our questions, we're gonna do a little theorizing. Alright, here's my best estimation of what's happening. We are some kind of primordial force of change, or I actually think what it is we're the resistance of change. And the princess, who's bound up in this house, is the embodiment of change and growth, and is an equally celestial force. Like, we're part of each other. I don't think it's purely cognitive like Persona 5 is, like I was getting at. I think there's some kind of divine element to this. Whether that's like spiritually divine or just divine in the sense that it's beings of a higher plane, I think it's more that. Anyway, so we got two little gods that maybe were once one god and got split. We got Change, the princess, or sensei, if you will, and we have Birdman, who is us, who is the resistance to change. Now, Narrator is a wizard. I don't know what he actually is, but we'll say he's a wizard, who was real worried about how things were changing, because he was like, hey, one day things are going to change so much that all life ends, and so we need to stop that, and the way to do that is by getting this deity to tear itself apart. So he made like a spell or some kind of sanctuary. That's this cabin in the woods. And this cabin in the woods has two things in it that are consistent. It has the mirror, which the narrator can't see, which I think represents our tie to the princess and perception. And then it has the pristine blade, which is manifested by the wizard. That is the only thing that can actually kill the princess, in theory. Narrator's plan is take care of the entity of change entirely by having us kill the princess and then locking us away forever. But because we're two halves of the same whole, we've got elements of this desire to change within us. I think the narrator probably assumed because we're the stagnation of change rather than the actual change itself, if he locks us away, we'll be okay being there forever. But we're two halves of the same whole, and we aren't happy like that. And so his plan is ultimately doomed. It's a Band-Aid on something. And what's happening is as these worlds are ending with each playthrough, we're slowly assembling a greater, like, more refined image of what we both are, and we're reunifying into one god of change that maybe will bring about the end of the universe, but like that, I mean, change happens. And so I think ultimately this is a love story between not the Birdman and Princess Sensei, but between the narrator and the world and reality. And the narrator is too afraid to let go and let change happen. I also wrote hands with a little spiral up there because we go into this void, the long quiet, I think is what it's called. Anyway, that's my best estimation of what's happening. Let's see if any of these confirm or refine that. So we say, so you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Well, that scared the shit out of me. Okay. What are you? Are you something like me?
I'm nothing like you. I am an echo. Likely one
Echo.
of many.
Okay.
Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
So closer to acolyte than wizard. Let's see. I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design.
So we have like this council of narrators, like this multiverse of narrators all taking the same action to try and stop change.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once.
Okay.
Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Let's see. So you know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it as being possible. Why did you lie to me? Less interested in that. If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet.
We
the
are
god
the
I
long-
made to rid the world of death.
Oh, I was close. Okay. So the narrator exists even beyond us. Are you a god, or were you a god?
No. In life, I was painfully mortal. A witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So I made you. And I made her. And I made this place to hold you both.
Got it. What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. but an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay,
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
got it.
This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, why did you make her a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a soggy piece of bread?
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why, maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come.
Okay.
I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Interesting. The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? Or why would you want to rid the world of death? Let's say I'm pretty sure death is good, actually. Important, even.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
Almost out of questions. The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about
Of
this?
course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Let's see. There are like more personality-based ones, but I want to get to what's actually going on. You made us out of what?
Cycle of life and death, the endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
Okay. Last question. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Let's say I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
Interesting. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, the vast and nascent god. It is finally time for you to wake up. All of you. All of this is you. Proceed out to the cabin one last time. Let's see, Sensei. When you arrive, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Have we merged? Nope. Yikes. Hey, babe.
I can finally see you, and you
Okay.
can finally see me.
Yeah.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Two halves of one whole. So maybe it's a love story here too. Did you hear the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
But I'm along quiet. I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Okay. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
So we need to merge somehow.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Let's see. All right, let's go. I think we have our answers. We're gonna let her out.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
I mean, the fear of death and trying to rid the world of it sounds great until you're stuck long enough. Any kind of eternity is hell. And, like, I don't know, there's something beautiful about things having an end, and things don't have to be permanent to be meaningful. And yeah, let's free ourselves. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in the limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything is here except for her, or except her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in an agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Oh, thank you. It is a love story. Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Ooh, color. That's cool. You are free and she is with you.
Magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe the absolute reality, something that simply is. Step into the... let's ask, what happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been.
Step into the infinite. Animation? What? You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist, and you are aware, just as you've always been, that you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Hell yeah! Oh, that was awesome! That was so good! Written by Tony Howard Arias, illustrated and additional writing by Abby Howard. Wow, this was so good. And what a beautiful little meditation on death and loss, and like it got about it in a really abstract way that's really compelling. The characters were interesting because they were self-inserts in a way characters usually are said to be but aren't in games like this. But it really leaned into that and made it work. Wow, this was fascinating. I loved this. I've heard there's other endings, and I don't know what happens to the others, but I'm kind of okay. I'm kind of okay with that. Like I had my time with the game, and I enjoyed it, and I'm probably gonna look on YouTube and see what other things there are. But this is just so good. God, no wonder you all wanted me to play this. Yeah. I hope I got the lore all right. I feel like I guessed it pretty well. I guess guessed isn't the right word, but I figured it out. Oh. This was really, really good. Next up on the channel, we are going to be having a few things. We're going to be having Undertale, Dispatch, Deltarune, Omari, mouthwashing, lots of things coming up game-wise to the channel. Yeah. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see that, and let me know what else you want to see. There we go. Turn to the main menu. Wow. What a game. That was so cool. Absolutely loved it. Thank you all for the recommendation, and I'll see you next time.